And we're live. Hi. Oh, man. I sure am so proud of our... I'm, I'm so proud of our little coal plant that we set up a couple days ago. You know what would be great? Is if I had literally... Fucking my god, I practiced this shit to make the intro smooth, still wasn't good enough. Is if I had 3 more of them. I did a big overhaul of power while y'all were gone. Because I didn't want anything to stop us today. 2.4 gigawatts. We're looking pretty nice. We're only consuming like 700 at most. So I think we're doing good. Hello everyone. Welcome back to Satisfactory. Oh, yeah, okay. So I know I said today was supposed to be Ocarina of Time Master Quest because I spent the past couple weeks going through the OG on the Switch emulator. Fun fact for you. Did you know that Master Quest does not actually exist in classic Ocarina of Time? Yeah, that's not a thing. That is exclusive to some incredibly rare versions of the actual cartridge on the N64 and 3DS version. So, not happening. And I didn't feel like just playing through Ocarina of Time again with no twist, so... yeah, here we are. I mean, this has technically also got the same number of votes on the poll. Even if it wasn't originally on the poll, but you know what? I count that. Alright. Ooh, before I forget, I left this running a little bit in the background, and I did some other stuff too that I will cover in a second. But we got enough parts to finish Phase 2. So, ka-chunk. Game seems a little bit quiet for you guys. Hold on. Master. There we go. That's better. Okay. That gives us tiers 5 and 6. And I'm going to be fully honest with you, chat. The next step of tier 5 and 6 is oil, and I don't feel like doing that today. That shit's stressful. Got oil processing, we got gas mask, fluid transport, industrial manufacturing, which is how you get, like, the big late-game stuff. Trucks! Oh, I forgot the trucks look so cool in this. But the big one is this. Logistics Mark IV. Because this gives us fuel generators, which is the next major power production, and Tier 4 conveyor belts, which are just better. I think they're 480 parts per minute. Yeah. This is also when you have to start you're, like, required to include Caterium in most of your designs. And the jetpack train! Okay, wait, hold on. I might be interested in possibly doing a little bit of Tier 5 and 6, but that's not our main goal today. Today, we're expanding the operation. Big time. My goal is I want to make factories producing every basic part over in the Rocky Desert using minor Mark IIs. So the first thing we're going to need to do is to run shit over there, which is not going to be easy, but I have a plan. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to run power all the way there. So bear with me for a sec, this is going to take a while. We're basically trying to get up here. Anyone rotors? Oh, that's right! my favorite band. I have 26. Cool. Take those with me, then. We need to go up this hill and past the beach. But yeah, setting up in the desert is actually a huge... like, it's a pretty big undertaking. But with all of the stuff I've done off-screen, I think it won't be nearly as difficult as usual. I think it might actually go pretty smoothly. Granted, I'm going to need to run back and forth and grab a lot of parts, but that's where step 2 of the plan comes in. But first, we need power. First and foremost. Is our #1 priority. But yeah, as for what I did off screen, I did a lot of work with blueprints. And now I have base models and plans for pretty much every basic part that we have access to. Even Quickwire, which I completely forgot we unlocked. So that should help speed things along, which is why I'm convinced we can do this today. And if we have time afterwards, I will do some work on oil. I will set up a single oil thing to start with, because that shit hurts my brain. The reason we're going to set up in the desert is also because we're going to have to go past one of the best areas for oil in the game. So, you know, thinking long term here. I'm going to run out of cable before we get there, aren't I? Oh, absolutely I am. Maybe I should turn back now and grab some more before I get too far. Quiet, you. Will you go whispering in my brain? There's already enough voices in here. They're unionizing against me currently for better working conditions. Oh my god. All board meetings consist of one person, me, talking to myself. That's actually annoying. Hold on. Let me quickly make my life a little bit easier in the future. Oh, there you are. That's one of the things about this game that, like, really hits home. There's always an easier way to do things, and there's never a reason not to do it. As long as you keep, like, a decent amount of materials on you, you're pretty much fine. Which reminds me, I need to do some work on quartz, because there is another inventory upgrade we can get from it. Plus a bunch of good stuff. Stuff that we will eventually need. Oh yeah, you guys want to see some of my blueprints? Hold on. I had a lot of fun messing around with this and getting used to the... used to the layouts. Yeah, we got a bunch of these. Do not ask why this one has specifically 144 OPM. It's a long story. Yeah, I set up a bunch of stuff. Oh, I don't have rotors? What kind of bullshit shenanigans is this? Where are my rotors? All my rotors. Why is that song in particular so catchy? All my fellas. It's not just a jam, it's a happy jam. And you know what? I respect it. Oh, hey, I never built a second copper thing over here. Oh, well, don't need it. We're already completely full on all copper resources this thing produces. Help! Ooh. Inventory is full. Forgot about that. You, and drop you. 1, 2. Alright, we're good. All my fellas. It's just a vibe. Like, straight up. Exclusively, explicitly vibing. So, as I was saying earlier, we're going to pass by one of the best spots for oil in the game, because there's like 4 huge nodes next to each other. They're all in relatively close proximity. None of them are like... It's a pretty even sum, so it makes the math on it easy. Like, 2 normal, 2 pure. So ultimately, basically just 3 pure nodes. But also, it's like right on the water line, so it's super easy to do alternate recipes with it. And also, I'm kind of thinking of maybe making this a permanent stay on the channel's list. Because honestly, this game's great, and getting to play it is wonderful. Boink. There is technically another spot that gets you more raw oil at once, but the one we're heading by is just cleaner. You know, it's like the math is nice and tidy. The other one has like 2 pure, 3 normal, like an impure, and some extra spare change lying around in your pockets. I think it's those islands over there. Oh, who's pissed at me now? Oh, you. Slap, slap. Yeah, you better run. I got that God of War 3 syndrome. I didn't know I could stop. Oh, hey. I wanted this coal for something, but I don't remember what it was, so away you go. Yoink. Those are very nice to have. So many freaking pests around here. Someone should call animal control. Come on, Fix-It Corporation is a respectable company. We can't have vermin running around like this. Oh no, it's over there. That's right. There's something on that island. I don't remember what. Is it even a node? I think it just might be a bunch of slugs. Hey! Who said you could take time off? Get out here. I like how I play the role of the angry businessman capitalist, even though I'm the one who's that guy's victim in canon. Listen, okay? Delusions of grandeur give me comfort. Yoink. Hey, look. Almost at the desert. Eh? That's Samor? The shit that's not even in the game yet? It is! Why am I picking this up? It's literally useless at the moment. Work in progress. This is not used. There's no reason. Now, where's Big Rock? There it is. That's where we're going to set up shop. That is a fast-moving river for a fucking desert. Flash flood, anyone? Also, has anyone else ever noticed it doesn't rain here? Like, ever on this planet. It's weird. It's better than, like, acid pouring out of the sky, but, like, it still feels unnatural. This is the place, right? Should be like 5. Yeah, I remember this with the hatchers and everything. I hope it was worth it. Yeah, we should be. Yeah, that's the spot. 5 separate pure iron. Or not pure, they're all normal. But that's still a lot of iron. Okay. Now, for the reason we ran this power all the way out here is for this baby. Hypertube! Now, I don't know how to build a cannon out of these, so I'm just gonna... We're just gonna take this nice and simple. Oh, it only takes... It takes sheet and steel pipe for the actual tube itself. I forgot. That means I'm gonna have to run all the way back. Get a shitload of steel pipe. Well, that sucks. I can go a little bit further. Chat, I just said I don't know how to make a cannon. Uh-oh. They're getting pissy. They're coming. I have destroyed your homes. Now leave me be. Damn it! I almost got all of them in one go. Okay, you know what, chat? Fine. I will attempt the cannon. Bear in mind, I have no idea where I'll land, so this could be a huge loss of a lot of resources. Five or 6 tubes that are as short as you can go, then a long one to the long. Alright, I'm trusting you on this, chat. That does not look correct. You know what, chat? You're absolutely right. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, base is about that way, so let me set up the launch pad. I hope I do not miss. Look at that, we got a little runway here. And then the tube itself, as short... wait, maybe... Why do you not let me do it? Chat is just shouting at me, use the tube. Chat, what do you think I'm trying to do? Wait, I think I get it. Hold on. No, I don't. Never mind. Oh, wait a minute. Sort of? How's that? Is that right? That looks right. Looks closer than I'd ever seen, than anything I've done so far. Okay. Then what? Just do this again? Oh, God. Uh-oh. Well, that did... Okay, you know what? Screw this. No, I'm building the tube. I will learn another time. This is not the time for this. I also forgot to start building it. God damn. That's got me all flustered. I did not come here today trying to learn how to make a cannon. I came here to build a tube. So why is this so close to the ground? Maybe I should make the tube first. There we go. That's way better. Now it's actually functional. Whoa! Did they increase the speed of this thing? I do not remember it going that fast before. Alright, that's all I can afford. Go back and grab as much steel pipe as I can carry after dumping something. Oh, the rotors, that's right. This way. God, stop. I can't slide cancel here. What am I doing? Slope. Should be this way. There it is. I think I already killed the thing guarding this. Hope I did. Uh-oh. Oh, I already opened it like a fool. Do you mind, sir? Yeah, no. You disappoint me. You and your human legs. Pathetic little support sausages. God, so many of you people so angry today. I'm just building a personal highway through your public property. It's not like I'm breaking any laws. Trust me, I know. I paid a lot of money to lobby people so that it wouldn't be breaking any laws. I lobbied someone to have the law changed so I wouldn't be breaking it. The most moral capitalist. This may take longer than anticipated. But it's fine. So long as we can set up like a decent bit of transport between the two major bases, it'll save a lot of legwork. If only I could send items through hypertubes, that'd be fun. Imagine you just see it like flying by on a little cushion of air. Imagine sending some of the rifle cartridges through it. Oh boy! John's delivery should be here any minute. Boom! Oh, by the way, I don't know if I've actually talked about this yet. So remember how, the first of this, like, series of Satisfactory VODs. Not the very first one. The first one since, like, I started doing thumbnails properly. So that VOD took for fucking ever to get functional, because in the original recording, my mic vanished. We've talked about this a few times. I don't know if I've gone over the funny part of it, though. Basically, it took, my buddy Roach, who's currently in the chat. Hey, Roach. You fucking amazing human being, you. That's right, I'm calling you out on that. But anyways, the only reason that VOD could get uploaded at all is thanks to his help. And, like, 30+ hours of upload time. And, the same thing happened with the last VOD. And it gave me a small panic attack, because, oh god, I really didn't want to go through that again. But I also discovered, while messing with other VODs, that audio that wasn't there in my personal recording, or no, it wasn't there in the YouTube upload, but it was in my personal recording, where I then muted the personal recording, and it showed up in the YouTube upload. So I thought, hey, if the audio is being this fucky, maybe I just need to upload it as it is, and YouTube will handle it fine. Yeah, everything was fine with that Satisfactory upload. It's just my personal recording where the mic audio vanished. Okay, I need pipe. So yeah, all of that was literally for nothing, and it only happens with Satisfactory specifically. It does not happen with All the Mods 9 streams. And it didn't happen with the Baldur's Gate streams either back then. So, what the fuck is going on with Satisfactory? This is the wrong way. This is not the right, in fact, I'm having a stroke. That is not the right freaking power system. Follow the crate to decide your fate. Better hurry, don't be late. But yeah, I'm still a little bit pissed about that. How the fuck does YouTube create audio out of nowhere and then lose audio in the upload? Satisfactory! Hey, fuck you, man. I think I'm doing pretty good. Oh, no, wait. This way to the pipe. Sorry, I usually come running for steel beam. Oh, this is where I built the power storage. That's right, okay. Wow, we are already filled to the brim with steel beam. Dang. I don't need these stators, but I'm not going to just delete them. I'm going to pop them in over here. Oh, there's no storage for this. Uh-oh. Well, I'll have to fix that eventually. And you know what I can do? I can just pop these in. Hold on, my freaking headphones are being weird again. Ah, that's better. Pardon me, I'm just going to yoink. Okay. 1.2k steel pipe. And I can grab some extra copper sheets while I'm here. You know, part of me wishes sometimes I had face cam, just so y'all could enjoy the comedic effect of my headphones falling apart. The moment I'm done talking about something. Every time. Without fail. Look at that weird-ass arch. How does that get made? Like, naturally. Ponder this as I perform maintenance a little bit. Well, guess I'm just stuck with it. Fuck it, we ball. God damn it, chat! Stop being funny. I can't show that to the YouTube right now. Hold on. The YouTube. My God, no, no, I'm not that old. I'm not that old. I swear to God. I'm not referring to it as the YouTubes. I swear. I promise. It was a mistake. I feel like I was supposed to be a boomer, you know? And my soul just got lost along the way. Like, I grew up with VHS tapes. That is not something a lot of Gen Z kids can say. Kids, quote unquote. Grew up with a lot of VHS tapes. Almost exclusively Disney and Scooby-Doo. God, I hate that fucking dog. Okay, let's see. Oop, don't forget. Don't forget, I'm with you in the dark. We have any news on Deltarune Chapter 2? I haven't heard much. Or not Chapter 2, we're on Chapter 3 now. I'd rather not clip through the ground as I'm flying through the air, thank you. Ah! Get it. Oh, God. One single misclick costs a lifetime of effort. I appreciate how flexible the hypertubes are. It does make things a lot easier. Hip. How's everyone doing today? Y'all doing alright? Y'all taking care of yourselves? Did you brush your teeth? Take your meds? You better have. I'll slap you. I'll do it. It won't be much of a slap. It'll be more like a light tap on the forehead specifically, because it's like the sturdiest part, and I don't actually want to cause you any discomfort. But the threat is still there. It will be awkward. That alone should be enough to convince you to change your ways. Imagine, like, sort of a Christmas Carol-esque meeting, but for an introvert. Which would be ridiculous, because that implies there's something wrong with being introverted. There isn't. We'll really need to fucking learn that. Did I just get offended at my own joke? Weird day. Very weird day. Weird day indeed. Oop. This way. Ooh, we're burning through this stuff fast. We're not even like... Jeez, we're not even halfway there. Ugh. Bug nest. Gonna scoot on by. Don't mind me. It's like I was never here. Pretend I'm your father, like I vanished without a trace. I'm going to get milk. Oh, son, I didn't expect to see you here at the milk store. Oh, shit. Guys, could you not? Okay, you know what? Fine. Let's settle this. Boop, boop. Enjoy your afterlives. Just kidding, they're in hell. They're not enjoying anything. Jeez, I'm already almost out. I guess we are going, like, all the way across the map, technically. But, like... Don't mind the odd little workaround here. I just don't like having to clip through rocks is all. Yep. That's all she wrote. But the fun thing about this is now I can just quickly connect it. And off we go. Dunk. Oh, it's so cool. Oh my fucking god. From Roach in chat. Imagine if you were bald and had a curse that you could never cover your head. Hatless the Almanac. How fucking long did it take you to come up with that, motherfucker? You've been planning that one since 2 years ago when I first decided on this name. Weren't you? I know you were, because if you'd thought of it then, you would have said it immediately. Oh, that's right, it does, like, work with the curves of the system. Downhill is faster. Way faster. Holy shit, treat! Oh, I'm underground. Whoops. That's fine. This is really only for convenience at the moment. It's not meant to be too fancy. Eventually, I'll skybridge over there and set up, like, a nice, neat little system of tubes, but... for now, this is good. You really pick up speed downhill. Whee! Okay. Sheets and pipes. Oh, I did set up, no. Where the fuck am I going? That way. I'm not gonna lie, chat. I'm kind of distracted. I saw a, I told y'all how I've been like, getting recommended all sorts of Doctor Who clips. For some reason, there's a song about goblins at some point in the series. And that song has been stuck in my head all day. But I can't break out singing it because it's the absolute worst of, like, what the concept of a goblin is. It's literally an entire song about eating babies. I shit you not. Like, you can't start singing that on Twitch. You have any idea how much trouble I'll get in for that? Okay. Get the pipe, get the shit, get going while the going is good. Copper's all the way backed up here. I guess I did kind of overload it with wire and not enough cable, didn't I? Oh well, at least it's going. Okay. Ah, over here. You! That should get us a decent chunk of the way, if not the rest. Oh, damn it. Did I just phase through a mountain? God, I have superpowers. Maybe with these I can overthrow Fix-It and get my life back. It? What does Fix-It stand for, anyways? Factorial Industry Company for suitable interstellar technicians. Wow, that actually might be it. I can help with that easily. Rebellion detected. Terminating. Ah, shit. I forgot about the mind chips that every Fix-It employee has in them. Alright, up and over, come on. I think you do actually go faster if you hold W. Maybe that's just a myth. Fuck, there goes my freaking bottle cap. Well, give me a sec. Whee! Now we got some speed. Actually, probably a smarter idea. Build like a little roller coaster incline, so you move faster along the path. Alright, brace yourselves. We're about to be launched. Here it comes. Brace. Cool. Not expect hypertubes to take almost an hour. Jeez. I was able to fully upgrade that power setup within, like, 2. At least we're getting close. No! Fuck. No! Yep. I used to love Polar Express. I still do. Just... I don't know, something about that movie feels a little bit dated. I remember as a child struggling to tell if it was, like, animated or if it was real people because of the way the models looked. And they just had some weird makeup on or something. Doesn't Tom Hanks voice, like, half the cast? At least. I think he plays the boy. I think he plays conductor. Pretty sure he does Santa and the old dude on the train. And Ebenezer. Hey, we're here! We actually made it. Alright. Well, that's transport between the bases set up. Now we can actually get down to business. Alright, our goals are... iron plates, iron rods, screws, copper wire, concrete, and cable. All sent from Mark II miners. Should have just made a waystone. Shut the fuck up. Alright. Miner Mark II. This one will be for plates, so we will need 2 of these. Oh, already got just about everything I need. Give it to me. No, don't build it towards the rock, you idiot. Build it this way. Okay, so if I... Ow, you fucking sandy dune bastards. Now, you know what? Not even that. Just... straight up. Bop-a-da-boopity, baby. That's 120 ore per minute, so I'm gonna have to build 2. Yep. Okay, now remind me... Ah, yes, I did do the full setup. Okay. So that shouldn't be too hard to properly do. It'll be even less difficult to connect to the grid. I probably don't even need to make it this big. Excuse me, sir, I'm gonna have to kindly ask you to get off my property. Sir, I am asking you to get off my property. He immediately stepped on you, son of a bitch. Sir, this is your last warning. Leave or I will apply force. He had his chance. Okay, so OPM going this way. It's gonna need a bit more space. Actually, wait, that might be enough. Not quite. It's kind of floating off the ledge. You know what? That works, actually. I probably need to build some foundations over there. Yeah, it's just flying off. But still, pretty solid. And everything should already be configured, so I just need to connect it to the grid. Oh, this is amazing. Why did I not learn how to do this sooner? Oh, I can even do it perfectly lined up. Let's go. And I can bring it closer, but that means I'm gonna have to disassemble this whole thing. Oh, boy. Okay. The name of the game is keeping it compact. Got you, got you, got you, got you. No, chat's right. The name of the game is Satisfactory. Oh, I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you in your sleep. Ugh, it's not even, though. Ew. Alright, fine. Then, blueprint. Oh, wait, that's the ore smelter. Bring it nice and close. As close as we can manage. Just need to... It's a little bit off-center, but I'm not going to lose my shit over it. Boom. Iron plate's done in, like, 3 minutes. This is amazing. Yeah, but I also have to... I want to make sure everything goes through fine. Alright. Smelters are properly fired up. Ingots are working fine. Constructors are a go. Beautiful. Yeah, so the blueprint designer thing is very good. So honestly, we might end up doing some oil today, depending on just how good it turns out to be. Yeah, there's 3 of them right here. That's totally normal. So are these. So I can set up production for... Ooh. Rods is going to be tricky, but I can make it work. I tried to dismantle the frickin' the outcrop. The entire ore vein disappears. Oh, God! Alright. Remember to keep this stuff nice and high up. So that nothing clips through the ground. Because that's the last thing we need. Is terrain problems with foundations. Literally the entire purpose of the foundation is to keep terrain problems from being problems. Damn it, I need miners. One day I'll learn. One day I'll learn to watch what I fucking say. Chat, don't you AO me. You know what I mean. I feel like we've already made that joke 3 times this playthrough. It's going to get old. Maybe not for us, for the people watching, but for the people watching the VOD, absolutely. Excuse me, did I not just instruct you to... Lazy little shit. Okay, how's the blueprint for the rod looking? Oh, that's right, it was weird. But still, on a base level, functional. Let's get this puppy rolling. And ka-chonk. Sorry. Making sure I get at least somewhat comfortable. Ooh, I hope that doesn't get in the way. I'll work on this side first so I can at least decide how to make it look symmetrical. Let's see... Yeah, some of these I didn't make with storages simply because they wouldn't fit. Motherfucker! How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man? Get! Okay, that should be somewhat doable. Yes, are we in trouble? No, it's only barely clipping through the rock. Wonderful. And we set up the splitter. This is like the greatest thing. I'm like actually... I'm baffled at how long it took me to realize how good this is. There we go. What do you mean I'm out of steel beam? There's no way I had exactly enough to build this. Oh my god, I did. Ugh. It's fine. This is why we set up the hypertube, so I can get back there in a flash. Yoink. I'd say put your hands in the air, but they'd probably get torn off at the sheer speed we're going, so don't risk it. Protect fix-it property. You are fix-it property. We do not waste. Even when you die, your parts will be reincorporated into an android model to ensure it retains your skill and efficiency. Unless you are not deemed efficient enough, in which case you will be ground into biofuel. What the? There's a box on there. Shit, someone dropped their lunchbox on the way to work. Oh, it's slowing down. Now it's not fun. Oh, speeding back up! Pretending like it's a fun ride every time. Spoiler alert, it's not. Look at this, we got like a... Oh. Got like a little cone of air around us. Like we're at altitude or something, traveling at extremely high speed. What if we just pull a Mario movie and at like one of the turns we slam into a wall? Alright. What did I come here for? Beams! Laser beams! This game is just so relaxing. Sorry. Hey, yo, is he playing Satisfactory in his sleep? Could you imagine? You know, if there's any game I could play in my sleep, it would probably be this one. This or Devil May Cry. Both of those are so, like, so fiercely hammered into my psyche. I could probably do some of this stuff blindfolded. Oh, I wonder if I could do the Virgil combo blindfolded someday. That'd be fun. You know, that's such a strange thought, because there was a time, like, not even that long ago, where the thought of doing anything blindfolded as, like, a challenge seemed impossible to me for the channel. Like, honestly, like, 3 months ago, even. Maybe even less than that. But here I am, like, actually putting out the possibility myself and going, I could do that in an afternoon. Because that's all it really is. It's just a matter of hammering things in. Ooh, I almost died from that. How fun. I should build a hypertube between here and base. Or here to... Or from steel beam to steel pipe, and then from steel pipe to base. That's probably better. god, shit, I cannot wait to get trains in this game. I've never set up anything properly with trains that's actually, like, decently complex. I've had one that delivered things from point A to point B, and that's it. I want one that, like, goes around the map, picks up all of a single material, and gathers it in a mega base. I gotta build a mega base. We kind of built one in our very first world. The one where I meant, like, before zooping was a thing. Built a giant factory that looked like an actual skyscraper. But even then, that was kind of only pulling from the Rocky Desert. I've never done anything that actually involves the entire map. Make this shit go hard! What did I just say? Make this shit go hard, that's it. Go full tilt with it. I've been saying lately that I want to do more challengey stuff on the channel, because I feel like that's... First of all, I love challenge. Like, that those as a concept is super fun to me. Challenge runs and such. But... also because it's fairly recognizable, and I feel like it could help set my identity. And on top of that, I feel like it could make some really good stories. You know what I mean? Like something people can get into. I've actually... Full disclosure, I have already written an entire script for a video for yesterday's VOD. And honestly, I'm pretty proud of it. I still gotta, like, record myself reading it out, and then, like, sync all of the footage to it. But I feel confident. I feel more confident in creating a video out of that than I ever have. Get ready for this 90-degree turn. Oh, shit, I think I left my spleen back there. Oh, and right next to the guy's lunch. Well, sucks to be that dude. I'm also thinking... I'm thinking I might, like... This is gonna sound weird. I might stop uploading clips to the Patreon for a bit, and start uploading them to my main channel instead of the VODs channel. Turn that into, like, Atlas the Almanac clips. Or no, maybe I can have clips on the same channel. I don't think that'll confuse too many people. Do my best to keep them listed under shorts, too, so that should help. I need more foundations, and then we set up industrial storage, because I just feel like not having to worry about storage for a while. Boop. Habita-boop. Habita-boop. God, that freaking Goblin song is still stuck in my head. It's like, I've never seen such a holy fuck they're evil moment, you know? Like, it's honestly kind of funny. We got a baby, we can feast. We can die in 3 days at least. It's like, holy shit. Baby blood and baby bones. It's like so fucking extra. Baby butter for the baby scones. There's scones? So fucking stupid. I can't get out of my head though. You. And then you. And then you. This is also a good tester to see how the blueprints work in actual application. Because I'm worried some of the conveyor connections might bug out. But so far, they seem to be working pretty fine. Right? All looking good. Conveyor belt's over here. Did I do that on the other side? I think I actually might have forgotten to. No. Looking good. Cool. Iron rods is straight up done. God, that's so fucking nice. Okay. Now we're gonna try a weird one. A little bit of a oddball, if you will. We're gonna try and do screws. Now for screws, what I did was I turned down production a little bit, so it's easier to work with number. Let me see what it is. If I remember right, it was 60 ore per minute screws. Oh, God. That is very complex. This is also another good chance to test that out, though. Okay, let's see. Yep. There we go. I need to build another PM. That's what we'll call them from now on, so we can stop making that stupid joke. Get me a PM Seymour. Seymours! That's actually... You know what? I like that. Portable miners are now Seymours. Look at them. They're little guys. They look like a Seymour. And you got a call for a Seymour Butts? Okay. So this one, I think we're gonna have to probably, like, wrap around this and send it to a secondary area for processing. But honestly, this is the last, like, iron objective I want to get done. Ooh, that reminds me. How close are we to the copper? Oh, it's not far from here. Oh, it's right there. Shit. Okay, then I'm just gonna have to make this even tighter. You know? Nice and smooth. And snug. Or I could wrap it around this way. That might actually be kind of nice. You know? Just like give these storage containers a little hug. Place this on a resource node. I'm fucking trying, dude. You're not helping. Fucking baby butter for the baby skull. That's so weird. Floor's too steep. Go fuck yourself. Fuck your life. Bing bong. Ugh. Alright, fine. You know what? No. No, actually, fuck you. You're gonna work. You're gonna like it. I'll lower it 1 meter. Okay, how's that? You better fit nicely without clipping through the planes. You hear me? This is your one and only shot, motherfucker. Make it count. Bitch! Okay, you're just being weird now. Let me get this straight. For some reason, at this angle, you clip through the floor. God, fucking foundations can be so weird. Just get in there! You know what? Fuck you. You're being buried. Congratulations, you will now be hidden from the world. And forgotten. That is your punishment for ruining my Thursday. Oh. Oink. Okay, and then the plan will be to just sort of line them up around here-ish. We'll make that work. Okay, so next we need... Ooh, I need to figure out how the fuck this is gonna work. Okay, that's a bit more problematic than I first thought. Maybe if I put this here... Oh, no, 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 no. Ow! I wish there was an undo button for build so I could get rid of blueprints instead of having to go through them, like, super thoroughly if I misplace something. Hold on. Give me a second. I gotta manually go through all of this and highlight every single building and section of conveyor belt. That all of it? Nope, missed quite a bit, actually. Okay, how am I going to build this without overlapping on that? You know what I could do? I could just have these go out that way instead. Yeah, that's probably a bit more effective with space. Also... Oh, fuck you! And... Oh, fuck you. Take your innards. They're mine now. Amount of concrete? Really? What, is there... Oh, there's still one of you. Well, a survivor. Not anymore. Amount of concrete now. Okay. Yeah, it's really just concrete I need at the moment. The cable's gonna run out eventually, but I hope to have copper up and running by then. Speaking of, how are we doing on power? Marked increase, but only like 100 megawatts. Still nowhere near our limit. Perhaps I should sing a song to pass the time. Just starts breaking out the death metal. Fucking subhuman. Nah, I don't think my voice is up to that tonight. Something smooth. Low. Simple. Sometimes when I wanna run away and hide, when there's no one on my side and all my pride has disappeared, I take it off my mind and leave it all behind. Nothing left to do but try to take the leap and follow through. And that's exactly what I'll do. I know to you I don't seem very strong, but I assure you before you can find me I'm gone. So come on and catch me, you still got a chance. Alright, we're done. But not for long, I'll be rolling place to place. Won't stop till I win the race, although I may have crossed the line. No time to be wasting on you, I don't plan on slowing down. No, I'll keep on going, even if you think I'm in the wrong. Just know that although I may not think everything through, I don't take back what I say, or regret what I do. I know that some stay in line and they stick to the plan. But if you leave it to me, I'll do whatever I can, 'cause I know that's what I'm here for. I don't want to wait around anymore, even if you can't see the good inside me. I don't have the time to tell you what I really think, so then just please hold on, soon you'll see that I'm not the villain I appear to be. Moving along, no, I won't settle down until I'm locked behind bars or get kicked out of town. And if you keep on running around and around, then you will never quite catch up to me. And I know you think I'm crazy, but I hope that maybe now you'll see why I had to try. Oh, that's such a good song. That animator ended up at Disney, and honestly, that gives me hope for the company going forward. Because I know there's one skilled person in there doing something. Well, no, that's actually incredibly unfair. It's not the animators at Disney that are the problem. It's the fucking higher-ups. The only reason that company gets by at all is because of the animators and how good they are and dedicated they are to their job. What else could we sing? And I still have the most of the whole being dead thing from Beetlejuice in my head, but that also means I'm ruining my voice for the rest of the stream. Holy crap! A ballad already! And such a bold departure from the original source material! No, I'm not doing that. Some folks carry on, and that's that. You're invisible when you're sad. Okay, let me see if I can, like, pop this thing in the middle here, and there will be enough space for storages on both sides. That is not the correct orientation. Okay, that's pretty good. Why is there... Oh my god, I'm a fucking idiot. Why did I put a power pole there? Oh no! Alright, hold on, I gotta redo the design real quick. This needs to go down. We can put it over here then. And that should be everything still connected. Bear in mind, this is just for 60 ore per minute. I have to build another one of these. It's going to be, I think, almost a total of nearly 500 screws a minute. Boop. And, yep, fits in snugly. Yeah, maybe I could just, like, move forward a little bit and do that. That'll probably work. Oh, it might not, actually. Oh, God, it's the fucking terrain! This is why... Actually, no, it doesn't really make that much of a difference if that one had been higher up. Speaking of which... Be gone from my sight. Oh, I'm sorry, did you think I was kidding? No, you are being sealed forever. I will tell the world that you are an ancient evil. So that even in your containment, people spit on your name. And despise you as I do. That's right, I'm a vindictive son of a bitch, and I don't care. No, not done yet. That's all the freedom you're gonna get, mister. Be grateful I'm too lazy to put up a freaking conveyor wall. Or a ceiling. You can still get sunburned, right? Even as a machine. That's definitely how that works. I have nothing for biomass on me. That's a problem. Nope. Alright, hold on, give me a second. Uno craftamento. I'm sorry. that's not cool. Man, nothing, huh? Oh. There we go. I made way too much. It's so much more than I could honestly possibly need. It's always the screws that give me a problem in some capacity. It can never be easy with you guys. Okay, good. That did work out. I should try and make smaller modular factories so that way I don't, like, completely screw myself on this again. And then I can include, like... I'll be able to include storage in the design and skip all of this. That'll be nice. Always break it down to the smallest instance possible. Lesson learned. Okay. We can't line you up, like, right next to it, so we're just gonna go this way. Ooh, maybe this will work. Hold on. Okay. blueprint. Grab screws. You screws, you lose. This is the wrong direction. God, land, please. I'm gonna give someone a freaking seizure looking at this. That's good. I still have to move the power pole, but yeah, that should be just enough space to set up storage. Ugh. Alright. Hold on a second. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Okay. Hey, you know what? I'll save the game. Why not? Seems like saving the game truly is impossible. But maybe with what little power you have, you can save something else. Do 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 what the fuck? What the fuck am I looking at now? I understand what my problem was. I made a critical error as to how this works. I forgot the inputs were supposed to go from the sides. These aren't splitters, these are mergers. Oh, that's a problem. Okay, hold on. Let me figure this fucking mess out. What was I on? Ah, genius. This must have been the only way I could get it to fit. Okay, let me see here. If I set it up this way, that's in line, just about down the middle. Maybe if I split it over here, this could work better. I have to fix my own stupidity now. Set that there. Get the splitter, like, nice and close. As close can be. Uncomfortably close. I'm talking, like... When your drunk uncle asks for a hug at a family gathering. Like that close. Oh, no. Oh, you're gonna be gross. Fine. Oh, but this one's okay, you sons of bitch. No, 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 I refuse. I refuse to have one be fine and the other not be fine. No, that is so genuinely upsetting. You can move 1 inch further. There. And just like that, we have a perfect fucking line. Jeez. Oh, that one. That one had me a little bit, gave me a little bit of a schism. Are you connected in here? Yes, you are. Good. Very, very good. Very good. These. Why did this song just get in my head? No idea, but it's a bit annoying. Hope it stops sometime later today. Then one in the middle. You connect to you. Then you connect to this. This. And to that. Action set up here. Here. And there, and then I need to do storage for the other half, now that this is fixed. I was wondering why I intentionally put the frickin' power pole in front of the splitter. Oh, sorry. Whew. That one surprised even me. Oh, well, what other song was there that was, like, super fucking popular in that era? Oh, y'all remember Stitches? That's a fucking... That one still gets stuck in my head. You watch me bleeding till I can't breathe. I'm aching, falling onto my knees. 'Cause now that I'm without your kisses, I've been needing stitches, tripping over myself. I'm aching, begging you to come help. 'Cause now that I'm without your kisses, I've been needing stitches. Needle and thread, gotta get you out of my head. Needle and thread, gonna wind up dead. And thread, gotta get you out of my head. Needle and thread, gonna wind up dead. Ugh. Like, it's catchy and all, but... Man. We really thought we understood what that shit meant when we were, like, 10 years old. Okay, that should be all the connections set up. Now I just need to run power to this whole operation. And you... Just dangle it in front of them where you can barely see it. That. Connect to... Over here has a spare connect. You do! Perfect planning. So that should be full screw... Full iron automation, actually. That's like half the job. And it was the harder half, too. Let's see this shit run in. Run in, run in, run in, run in, run in. 1 to 2. There should be a total of 60 coming out, split evenly among 6. Does take a lot of iron ingots for each, though, doesn't it? Like... Oh, I didn't even keep the scaling. That's perfect. This takes 10 a minute to produce 40 a minute. Makes everything super nice. Middle should be left and right. And it should be looking the same over there. Yep, I can see the greens coming on. Going just a touch slower. That is perfectly fine. Nice. Okay, basic parts taken care of. So next, we work on copper, which is conveniently right next door. Hop. Do not... I hesitate to throw it out. Is it really important? You know what's not important? This copper. Absolutely not. Okay, so... Did I set it up to... I think I set it up to produce copper wire and cable, so that should be fine. And then this one will be sheets. I'm gonna have to go in different directions. Can't go forward, so this one will have to. Which means a little bit of elevation to deal with the rocky terrain. Okay, that's fine. We're almost out of modular frames. I think we actually might have just barely enough to make all of the miners we need. This is the wrong crafting station. Here you are. Next, we set up one, send it going out that away. This should be alright. Oh god, I hope. There's not going to be much space to work with now, is there? Be tight over here. If I split it early enough, I can use this space without hitting any of these mushroomy trees. I think we'll be alright, but it's going to be close. Okay, burning out the cable. There you are. Yeah, this one was weird. It was it was the one we did on stream. That's right, I forgot. Okay, that's one side of it. This is the entrance. Perfect. This one actually I remember building storages into, so it shouldn't be that hard to work with. Yeah, they're nice and close there. And it somehow fits. Ugh, that's a lot. Yeah, so it gets smelted, divvied up into copper wire. Copper wire back here gets brought together and stored. The copper wire from these gets brought together up top fed through a constructor, which then goes into another storage. Oh, I even built a ladder, which I cannot currently reach because I cannot slide cancel to save my life. Motherfucker. Up. Eh. You know what? Fine. I'll take the long way around. Sheesh. I could also just do it over here. That actually might be easier. Let's see, is it, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 long? That might work. I'm just gonna have faith in the result, even though I'm a fucking idiot and forgot to... No, wait, there should be an opening up here. That's right, I remember doing this, because it would be more convenient. But it would be so nice to have it going off in that direction. Let me see how it works, how it looks. Perhaps how it tastes. I am out of cable. God damn it! I lost my glasses, I can't see, god damn it. Broke my Microsoft CD, cut me up all over my body. They set me on fire, they pushed me down the stairs, and my shoes fell off. God, it's so fucking funny. I don't know if the Grumps came up with that themselves, or if that's a reference to something I haven't even seen, but fuck, it's good. That, like, dorky fellow business worker who doesn't really have control over his life. That character is so fun. I was driving down the highway this morning, and then a duck ran across the road. And then I had to ask myself, whose life do I value more, mine or the duck's? And it ended up being mine, but I still feel fucking terrible about it. Now I gotta go see a therapist 3 times a week. I can't afford my rent, god damn it! The therapist asked me why the fuck you so stressed. I'm saying, gee, I wonder, maybe it's because I gotta pay $2 grand to some bastard that should be going to food. Such a fun character. I like it. Ah, why am I so snuffly today? Sniffly. Sniffly whiffly. Ugh. It's weird how loud the inside of your own head is to you. You know what I mean? I don't mean that in, like, a metaphorical sense. It's like, man, I can't get away from my own thoughts. Like, no, I mean, nobody else can hear my teeth. It's so fucking weird. Right? Hang Louie. Oz Richie. Let me see. Where are we and what are we doing? Who is your daddy and what does he do? What did I come back for? Cable, that's right. The cursed copper constraints, contaminations, constitution. We hereby swear to be incredibly conductive to electricity. On our forefathers of the light bulb and Thomas Edison. Wee. Listen to the little sound of the hypertube. So relaxing. I mean, it won't be for long once we move on to oil and I start ripping my hair out, but for now, I'm enjoying this game. Oh god, I'm gonna have to make motors. So you know what? Hold on, wait, slow down. Hold on, let me sit here a moment and think. Okay, we're heading back to base real quick. I'm gonna choose the milestone so I at least know what we're going for next. I can remember to keep track of certain materials as we go. Never in my life did I expect a song, Goblins, about eating children, to jam so thoroughly. I've heard of hobgoblins. Those were fucking bop goblins, I swear. Alright. Click on the milestone and see what we gotta do. Click on a milestone for me and you. No, I will die before I spend the very few resources necessary to unlock jump pads. That is pure spite. It really is just oil. That's just what comes next. Oh. Alright. Not giving you anything I have yet. But I'll remember. At least a bit more easily now. Yep. Now let me up. This is already like just a good time, but I honestly can't wait for tomorrow's stream. Tomorrow's stream is gonna be a blast. Actually, while this guy is going, I'm going to double check Discord to see how that poll's going. Which, by the way, VOD watchers, please come check out the Discord. Like, seriously, you don't know how much you're missing out on. We get like 2 votes a poll. If you contribute now, you can change the course of this channel forever. Literally. I'm not even slightly exaggerating. Come join the Discord. It's fun in here. Yeah, poll seems pretty static. Tomorrow's Lies of P, but I can only level 1 stat, and I'm still trying to figure out which one I'm gonna use. It's gonna take... It's an interesting degree of strategy to that. Very curious how it'll work out. Think there's something behind that waterfall? Yeah, the workplace for that one dude who lost his lunch. Go up and over. God, I'm so glad they did the vacuum tubes. This has already saved me, like, at least an hour of running back and forth. Sorry, I got this song. It keeps coming back. It's like a parasite. That's why they call it earworm. Okay, I thought that looked like there was a suspiciously few number of ores going in, but it looks like it's handling it fine. Wait a minute. These iron rods, right? Okay, good. We've already got like 600 per container. What, like, there's almost 5,000 rods here. In the short amount of time this has been running. Alright. What was I doing? I was deciding where to lay out the next section of this factory. I think it's going to be this way. Get me the... This is wire and cable, not anything else. Oh. Oh. Fucking... No. Not worth it. This one easily has the most moving parts out of all of them. There's just no point. At least it's organized, alright? And one of these can connect to a power pole over there. One of you can connect to the miner. And this whole thing should be active now. It's not very much storage. Actually, ooh, now I'm concerned. I'm gonna really quick just do a little add-on to this general layout. Just for the sake of my sanity. And then just a little bit of, you know, just a little bit extra. You know, some with sprinkles on top. And then what do we do with you? Probably the same thing, honestly, because I need a good stockpile. This storage has me anxious. I'm not even in there, and it's giving me, like, mild claustrophobia. I'm still, like, kind of baffled at how amazing this blueprint maker is. Like, holy shit. There we go. Yeah, that had already gotten like a quarter of a stack in like 2 minutes. That would have been nothing if I hadn't done this. Okay. That's copper wire taken care of. Next is copper sheet. And oh, sheet, is that going to be a problem? Yes, I did make that joke. You can't stop me. Okay, actually, it's probably not going to be that bad as soon as I take a look at the actual recipe for it. Oh, that's a bit more noisy than I remember. Still, though, actually, not that bad. I can just line that up right here, and then... Schlemiel schlemazel. Why is that becoming a replacement for bada bing, bada boom for me? That's... I don't know if I like that. Still don't have enough for that. Station, we need... Nope, not that. It's in production. Give me 2 of those, s'il vous plaît. It'd be fun to sing fucking a Disney song or two. Like, I got the freaking Friend Like Me stuck in my head, and it's been there for days. But I don't trust Disney to just let someone sing their songs. And I'm not famous enough to garner support for it if I do. You are annoying. Would you like to leave? No, you would not. Dick. That'll do. Oh my god, how long have I been silent? I straight up was not paying attention for any of that. What year is it? Oh god, that's right, it's 2024 now. Oh no. Oh, I don't like that. Losing focus for a bit and suddenly remembering that the year has in fact ticked over recently. Ugh. That feels gross. Oh, look at that. Lined up nice and perfectly. Not intervene with anything. Yeah, there should be enough space. I like that it can be built in spite of a lack of foundations, because that just helps, like... That just helps speed things along, because I can always add the foundations in later to keep it looking nice. Like this. God, we're almost done. This didn't even take an hour. Did it? No, it's been a little bit more than an hour. Okay, that makes more sense. Also, yes, I know the foundations are mismatched. Don't worry about it. You spend your whole life worrying about matching foundations. You'll never get to that sweet crude oil at the end of it. And as an American, I pride myself on my hunger and lust for oil. No, I don't. No, I do not. Honestly, as a human being, I do not pride myself on almost everything that is American. I'm sorry, that's a little bit unnecessary. Oh, interesting. Sorry, I'm noticing these little, like, doodads here are perfectly positioned to not be in each other's way if you build them side by side, which is smart. Very satisfying. Okay, you're the one who needs to connect in the middle, so I will put this one here. Oop. That one. And that one. I just need to find a power pole that's open. Like you! Cool. Copper sheet done. All that's left is concrete, and that's my main goal for today, taken care of, with 2 hours to spare. Oh? Okay, here comes the ore. Yeah, that's it. Fire her up. Ka-chunker, ka-chunker, ka-chunker-de-chunker-de-chunker. So that's 60 on either side, split evenly amongst the ingots. Everything should be running neatly at full capacity. Wonderful. How's our power looking? Have we consistently broken 1K in current usage? Ooh, we have! That's surprising. Oh, but barely. I guess that means it's not consistently then. Huh. Cool. Alright, I'll let this concrete over here, and then I'm going to start on oil. Which... See, here's the thing about trying to say the same thought several times. I don't remember if I finished said thought. I'll say it one more time for good measure. I really cannot remember. If oil proves to be a little bit too taxing, I am okay with ending the stream early, because I would like to get started on that script for the weapons drawn video. Actually recording it. Wow, you are filling up fast! Jeez. Okay, buddy. Well, you got something to compensate for? Sheesh. Yeah, this is what happens when you double your production. It gets fucking stupid fast. Okay, there should be some concrete around here. Not too far. That away. Oh, yes, I remember. Down by the shoreline it was. It was. Actually, it's right here. Concrete is probably the easiest. No, hit the... not the actual node. Get this thing. There you go, goofball. Jeez. And did I set up concrete for 90 ore per minute or 180 ore per minute? That's too many miners. Get out of here, Mr. Seymour. There's something weirdly crunchy nearby, and I don't think I like it. Yeah, okay, this one's at a different angle than the actual foundations. Good. Means that this orientation is correct for production lines. Okay, what was this set to? 90 OPM. Oh, well, that's incredibly simple. So simple, in fact, I'm actually slightly insulted that I thought this would be a problem. You don't have to worry about capitalizing fully on every single node just yet. But we're almost to that point. See here, set it up. Oh, I did also want to get Caterium done today. Not that hard. There's a Caterium node not far from here. Before I forget, make sure to underclock this sucker. There we go. Alright, cool. New base setup. In less than an hour and a half. Okay. Now, we are going to need Caterium because oil does eventually start to require Caterium. I thought there was a Caterium node around here. 800 meters. I'd rather go back to base and deal with the one by the water. .6 kilometers, huh? There's fewer Caterium nodes on the map than I remember there being. Swoop. Droop the swoop. Scuba-dee-boop. Scuba-dee-dooba-dee-scuba-dee-boop. Ooba-dooba-doop, shooba-dee-boo. Shabba-ba-dabba-dee-bop-bop. I need to chase that song out of my head. I need something catchier. It'll cost me my voice, but it's worth it. Hey, folks. Begging your pardon. Excuse me. Sorry to barge in. How the fuck does that guy do that? He says in the song he does that, like, 8 shows a week. How the fuck? Also, I realize that because of how that voice sounds, it doesn't really seem like you're doing any actual singing. It just feels like you're reading a weird poem. You know, I gotta finally watch Ride the Cyclone. That I got like a couple hours into it, and then I got to the part about the guy who wanted to be a who dreamed of being a French lover, I'll say. And I realized that if anyone in the house saw me watching that at that point in the time, I would die. So, yeah, gotta be careful about that. Still, though, God, it was so good. Good enough for me to consider actually finishing it in spite of the risk. I think that's a Caterium node over there. Yeah, you know, that way. No, this way. Just casually do 360s in the dirt. This way. Oh, hey, Mr. Spitterman. Oh, I can do like a little internal POV. Oh, that's cool. Oh. I'm right behind you, bud. Oh, help! I'm stuck in the wall. Okay. So, bacteria. Yes. Man, we were like 2 kilometers away. It's far. The whole map is only like a few kilometers wide. We got negative... Negative 1600. Wait, no, I'm completely reading that wrong. Negative 3750, or positive 3. Fuck me. That's not even like 7 kilometers, I think. It might just barely be around 7 kilometers across. Alright, let's set up, this up specifically for 144 ore per minute because Caterium is weird. You know what? I'd honestly rather focus on getting oil unlocked first right now. The smelters take it in at an odd pacing, so you have to, like, try and balance it functionally. Here, take it all. Take it all! I need to make motors by hand, which take 2 stators and 2 rotors. Which I actually don't think we might not have enough. Rotors we're fine on, but I didn't make any storage for the stators to hold on to. Yikes. Slightly problematic. I'll figure it out, it'll be fine. There might be another node of copper there I could set up for, like, exclusively wire production to get even more stators made. That way I have those properly automated. I've also got some, like, Epithet Erase songs stuck in my head, but I can't remember their words fully. It's only, like, most of the first half. How do you balance the items in the fire when you keep getting burned and you live with a liar? Only a minor, but the problems are so major. You can mend what's broke, but you can't fix bad behavior. Terrified that you're being inefficient while spinning your plates and washing the dishes. Friends don't say that you need to take a break before you're broken, but you're terrified because in your eyes you know you need to go and fire taxes breaking your back and wishing for freedom. Life's an elastic prison plastic, you got to make it so. Or you can just say no. God, it's so fucking good. Both the performer and the composer went fucking hard on that, and they did amazing. You went hard and you didn't find, so come outside, come outside. Go ahead and do it one more time. Come outside, come outside. You've been low, but now you're high. You've been outside, so go ahead and do it one more time. They wanted, they wanted, they wanted. They wanted heaven from me. I gave them hell. Now they want something bigger. I'm overwhelmed. And if you're just as hopeless, I wish you well. I'm I'm so sorry. Don't know what came over me there. I actually didn't mean to do that. I couldn't help it. It's such a good song. Ooh, I don't... Yeah, I'll probably be fine. It's not like I'm making money off of this anyways. Not yet. Yeah, there's an old group called Da Vinci's Notebook. They did one album. I think it was Brontosaurus. Something like that. And most of them were gag songs. It's a very... Nothing they did was meant to be taken too seriously. Although some of them did have some, like, solid moments. But, they had stuff like Another Irish Drinking Song, Me Pants Fall Down, Big Chair, and Little Truck. And the one that's probably the most known and gets stuck in my head all the time, because in spite of how ridiculous it is, it's actually very good. Take a look at my enormous penis. And it has no right being as well made as it is. Whenever life gets you down, keeps you wearing a frown, and the gravy train has left you behind. When you're all out of hope, at the end of your rope, and nobody's there to throw you a line. If you ever get so low that you don't know which way to go, come on and take a walk in my shoes. Never worry about a thing, got the world on a string, 'cause I got the cure for all of my blues. It sounds good up until then, right? It sounds like a genuine song from that era. And then... I take a look at my enormous penis, and everything's going my way.
Milestone reached.
You know, maybe I shouldn't have been singing the penis song while we were processing oil.
Oil-based products can
Yeah. Okay. So oil's where shit gets confusing. So we have, obviously, oil, which is not showing up here for some reason. Odd, but okay. You get crude oil, and then you can process it into either plastic, rubber, or fuel. But depending on what you make, you either get heavy oil residue or polymer resin as a secondary item, which is effectively a waste. So what you have to do is do your best... Is that fuel? It straight up makes both fuel and polymer resin. When the fuck did that happen? That's not how that goes. Wait, what? Oh no, that's the action of making polymer resin itself. Okay. You confused me for a minute. I clicked on plastic. Yeah. So you can either make... You can make plastic straight up or rubber straight up, and they produce heavy oil as a side effect. And that can be recycled into fuel. Or you can make fuel straight up, which produces polymer resin, which you can recycle into plastic or rubber. With water on top. Which is not easy to do. Oh, it's a lot to keep track of. Okay, I know one of them's a normal node, and with the way oil extractor works, it's a normal extraction rate of 120 per minute. Meaning that's 120 things of oil produced at once. So let's just try and do one of those. Oh, I actually need to get the resources for it. Fuck, I forgot. So we currently do not have the fuel things unlocked, so our best interest is to make fuel and then find a way to get rid of it. Because there's not much we can do with it at the moment, really. Which sucks. Let's see, is there anything here that actively There's alternative fluid transport, which by using this, we can package the fuel and then just send it into, like, an awesome sink for points. Which would definitely save us time. There's also industrial manufacturing, but we need to get oil up and running before we can begin doing that. Same with alternative fluid transport. Great. Ugh. What we really want is Logistics Mark IV. It takes a bit of rubber. Because once we get the fuel generators, this is, like, one of the best methods of getting power in the game. This and, like, nuclear are some of the best volume-wise and consistency-wise. I like doing this because it's easier than nuclear, as you may have expected. Unfortunately, we need computers, which I don't even think we have the parts for yet. Yeah, we straight up cannot make these until we do industrial manufacturing. That's a problem. Okay, let me think. Can I make... So, by making plastic, we produce heavy oil residue. And heavy oil residue be used for? It can also be turned into petroleum coke. Which is... It's exactly as it says, it's a less efficient coal replacement, which is a way we can use that. Or, I can have these turned into petroleum coke and just shove them into a sink. Because this is where the problem comes in. As this goes on, we are not going to... It's going to fill up in various points. And if it fills up, it clogs production. Setting up storages is a temporary solution, but it will catch up to you much faster than you realize. Especially with fluids, because the best we have is... What, do we even have, like, the fluid buffer unlocked? We have the basic one. It doesn't do much. It'll be filled in what, like, less than an hour? Also, it's expensive. That's a lot of modular frames. Whatever, we'll figure it out. I need more motors. Means I need more stators. Fuck. Ugh, I can already feel my brain bending under the pressure. Shut up. I have so much more important problems than you right now, man. Could you, like, not for 5 minutes? I love how quickly the tone has changed. That's kind of fun. This is a stupid idea. Up. Oh, you had a backlog of like 100. That actually helps a lot. That's good. Okay, so at most... Let me go over the parts again. See, this is where it becomes... I start looking more like a normal player because I don't have this shit memorized. So, at most, it will take 30 or 30. So, the most we could possibly have is 4 refineries. That's a lot of motors. Ugh. Okay, I think it's time to actually give that its own storage. And just say, fuck you to automated wire production. This should work out eventually, I hope. Oh, nope, not making it. Yeah. Oh, my ankles. Oh, hello. What the fuck? How long have you been over here? 5 modular frame. I don't have those? Really? That's annoying. Hold on. I'll be right back for you. Wait, are you an alpha? Nope, not anymore, you're not. I don't think that was an alpha. Too small. No tusks. Ooh, some people were mad that I didn't notice that was there. No, sucks to be them. It really must suck to be them, man. To get so mad over something so small. Your life must be very stressful. I hope things get better for you soon. I hope that... That started off condescending, but the more I thought about it, the more... No, that... If this game is... If seeing someone not play this game perfectly is upsetting, I hope you're doing okay. Because someone else's imperfections should have no bearing on you. You're doing fine. Oh, hey, copper. Wait a minute. This is a normal node. Alright, that's not too bad. I need to stop waking up at 6. Or 5, or whatever I do. I don't know why I'm tired, though, because I go to bed at a reasonable time. This is not where I'm producing modular frames. That's over this way. Should be over here. All right. Let's see. Where was I going? That's right, this needed modular frames. It's over here. Not that far over here, though. Whoops. Let's see, I jumped towards that ledge, and then I took a left, and wow, you can see it from here! I feel like a total bozo. A lot of screws. Wait, can I not make a ma'am? I can't! My freaking inventory is Garbo! What am I doing? Ooh, that would have been a hard drive lost forever. I would be so pissed. Just chuck this puppy in the MAM and get started on those motors. Who knows, maybe if we're lucky we'll get something for, like, oil. Although I actually don't know any of the alternate recipes for that. Not off the top of my head, at least. This still isn't going to be enough motors. Jeez. Wanting for power, aren't we, huh? Hmm. Hmm. Ding 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 ding. You're making me lose my mind. I'm just kidding. You're a real pal. Wink. Ah! Ah, that would suck if you guys can't see. Okay, you can see the cursor. Thank God. That would completely ruin the freaking joke. I'm upset that I can only make 49 of you. That's not a very nice number. It may be 7 squared, but you should know 7 squared isn't allowed in this household. Not since the incident. Sorry, I noticed I had like 7 messages on Discord. I'm not that popular. What the fuck's going on here? Okay, chat. Weird question for you. Biggest fear? Something you are consciously afraid of every time you think about it. Y'all know it's jellyfish for me. Jellyfish and driving. I cannot handle being behind the wheel. It is really upsetting. It's like I can't stop thinking about the worst case scenario, and the more I think about it, the more likely it is to happen. So, the less of that, the better. I need to go grab more cable and possibly some more satyrs too. Okay, since we tend to get a little bit heavy on this stream, here's another more interesting question. Do fears need to be overcome? I mean, obviously it does depend on the fear, but if it's something like relatively small, say jellyfish, or like something else like obscure and uncommon like that, what is like what is the point at which that needs to stop? It's like, you could make the argument that needs to stop if it's affecting your life, but I feel like my fear of cars is a genuinely fair thing, and I've been doing relatively fine in spite of it for the past couple of years. I suppose it's more of a question of if the person who has said fear wants to move past it. That should be the number one, like, qualifier for that. Also, bear in mind, whenever we talk about stuff like this, I'm by no means qualified in anything, except for stupidity, I guess. I'm technically an award-winning writer. I could milk that title a little bit more. Why not? I won an award for my whiting. Whiting. That's what happens when Elmer Fudd writes his own book. That wascally wabbit. Oh my god, if Mickey Mouse is in public domain now, how long do you think until some of the classic Bugs Bunny cartoons start getting access? People start getting access to that. Ugh. Oh my god, I might live to see Space Jam become public domain. Oh no. I don't want to know what the fuck people are gonna do with Lola Bunny. Not a fan of that. I need sheets. Okay, so taking into account the value produced by both, the smartest thing to do would be... Let me double check parts again. So... Heavy royal residue is 2 to 1 for plastic. It's 2 and 2 for rubber. So 1, 2, 1, 2 would make 60 apiece, and we could make... Could overclock one refinery to produce an extra 60 petroleum into an awesome sink. So that will take... God damn it, it's gonna take another refinery. Which means more motors! Fuck! And I need to set up the actual awesome sink in that. So we need more plates and more motors because, of course. Did I not grab any stators while I was there? What the fuck? Okay, let's not accidentally open up that button again. Anytime soon. Rotors, please. Go grab sheets and more fucking stators. Should have handled that sooner. That's on me. Boing. Need a lift. Thank you. Whee! Oh no, I shall pay for the hubris of my crimes! Ah. Deserved, honestly. I still can't remember that creature's full name. I know it's like giraffe, whale, elephant, penguin, and tick in some odd order. I could not tell you more than that. Look at him. Oh, okay, he wants to square up. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to insult your mother like that. Should probably also bring another stack of sheets so I can make more pipe. First there was fire, and then there was smoke, and then that preacher man was hanging by a rope, and then they all fell to their knees and begged that drifter begged please as he raised his fist before he spoke. I am the righteous hand of God, and I'm the devil that you forgot. I told you one day you'll see, and I'll be back, I guarantee. And hell's coming, hell's coming, hell's coming, oh, with me. I'm sorry, I zoned out again. That's not a good habit to have. Excuse me, I'll be taking that stack, thank you very much. I'll also take another couple stacks of steel pipe. That way, I can make more rotors. Ooh, the man is done! Ding! Ooh, those are the cookies! Do not like the feeling of that. Did I make it? Ah! Up. I said hop. I say jump, you say how high. Only instead of jump, I say hop. And you don't say anything, because you're a silent avatar character. Sort of. You don't really have customization. That'd be cool. I could totally see them adding that. Like a little bit of flair and color palette to your character, of your choice. You could shoot someone else with a paint gun. That'd actually be funnier. You don't have a say in your color, only other people. I am the one who sent God. Those deep, like, Western songs, like, Western singers, get infinitely better the more you garble their their speech. I firmly believe that. Okay, I can't actually take the tubes this time because we gotta stop along the way. At least help from getting from point A to point B. That's another thing about, like, good music, is that you can feel the words even if the person singing it isn't right. You know? Oh, that's not a good sound. Go away, demons! Back to the depths from whence you came! There's a flashback to that one fucking clown scene from Ace Attorney 2. Where you're in the hotel and you just get a sudden flashback. You fool, Phoenix Wright! You thought you could get rid of me that easily? I know I said earlier that I'm planning on slowing down on clips on Patreon so I can upload shorts on YouTube, but that doesn't mean you should not go check it out. There's like, almost a whole year worth of clips there waiting for you. Didn't I already kill you? Eh, whatever. See ya, punk. Oh, we can finally find out what the hell this is. What is it? Cool. Well, I got his lunch now. It's mine. Alright. Oh yeah, we can scan for oil now, so I don't have to freaking do guesswork as to where these things are. Ah. Yeah, it's that way. Now, hold on, there should be a fourth one around here. I think it might just stop after it's picked up 3 in close proximity. Ah, there it is. Yeah, it does stop after 3. That's weird. I don't remember that. Oil is mine. No, I heard oil. That shit mine. Okay, this is just gonna be a sloppy setup. I'm not really, like, feeling the brain power for it right now. So first, we set up the extractor. The bright side, I won't have to worry too much about, like, splitters and stuff, because we just straight up have a... What? Odd, but okay. I just straight up need to set things up properly in terms of position. Posicenta. The 2 new box art legendaries of Pokemon. Poise and posture. Fuck, no, I didn't mean to guess Gen 10 that early. Yeah, this is gonna be a right mess. I'm just doing this so I can get a good feel for this stuff ahead of time, and so we can develop plastic and rubber at a somewhat acceptable pace. Here. Yeah, these things are fucking tall, by the way. Wait, no, that's the problem. I was wondering why that looked slightly off. But you said that was lined up, you little shit. Fine. Don't complain. Only make the game angrier. Now, if this is a normal node, this puppy should be running a solid 120 oil a minute. So we're going to set this up 2 by 2. Plastic. And rubber. No, not residual rubber, just straight rubber. And that'll produce extra oil residue. Then we need to set up another refinery. And, where can we set it up? Probably in the middle, so we can send things off to the left and right. Whoops. Have this puppy making petroleum coke at about 50% speed. Bitch. Then... Wait, what the fuck? What? Oh my god, you scared the crap out of me, man! You could stop, please. Get off my property. Oh, let me stand on the corpse of my defeated enemy. Oh, you fucking cowards. The thing that sucks about awesome sinks is that for some reason, they just guzzle power. It's like 30 megawatts per. I don't think this takes 30 megawatts. This... Oh, it takes... Okay, it takes exactly the same then. Well, odd, but acceptable. Let's see, we want... This is going to be fucking awful. This is already fucking terrible. You know what? Okay, hold on. We're undoing the whole thing. I need foundations. This is unacceptable. I thought, yeah, you know what? We'll just make do, but no, I am actually being genuinely upset by this. We're getting into the late game. I can't afford to get sloppy now just because I don't like what I'm doing. Now, I believe the same foundation trick should work for the oil extractors. That is one of the directions we could go, but how about we don't? Instead, we do this. What the... Okay, you seem pretty determined not to turn or rotate in any capacity, so you know what? I guess that means we are doing it this way. Fuck. That's not good. The oil extractor, and it can go this way. I guess this isn't so bad. Just gotta deal with the trees. Ooh, that is a bit of a problem, isn't it? Okay, do I still have... I do still have the biomass, so I can make more biofuel. Which means... choppy time. Buzz, buzz. There we go. That's already looking better. Oh, that's a tree. I thought that was another giant spitter just standing there. Menacingly. Refineries are weird because of how narrow they are. God, iron plates? Really? Okay, hold on. I'm fixing that fucking vacuum tube. I can, like, create a break along this spot. Alright, where's the nearest shortest segment? I can't even freaking slide cancel here. Whee! Iron plates of all things. Wait, I'm dumb. There's a faster area. We literally set this up for this exact purpose. Like, actually the entire point of every single thing we're currently trying to do. God, I'm dumb. I saw something funny the other day. It was, I forget his name, but the villain from the Iron Giant. That, like, military dude who ended up being a little bitch. He, it was a list of all of his various crimes and what they would amount to in real life. It was something like several $1 million in fines and hundreds of years in prison. It's like, damn! Not to say that you should underestimate the Iron Giant and expect, like, really simple stuff from it, because holy fuck, that movie hits hard. But, like, I think there have been some Marvel villains with smaller bounties on their head. This is just an asshole government agent. Yeah, he got, like, 17 counts for harassing a minor. And I think even more counts for homicide because of the freaking missile. Oh, and another cool one I saw was he actually earned the death penalty because at the end he screams, like, screw my country, I want to live. And because of the era during the Red Scare, that technically constitutes as, like, warranting the death penalty, which is incredibly fucked up. Yeah, that apparently qualified as treason. God, the Red Scare is like... It's good that we have recognized... God, my standards are so fucking low. I was about to say it's a good thing we've recognized how awful that was, but man, there really are some people who still agree with that shit, aren't there? Okay, this should work. Should go this way. It can be, like, pretty close. It's a pipeline. It just needs to flood. Not as narrow as I thought. I remember these things fitting entirely on a singular foundation. It appears I was wrong. Plus the pipeline junctions, fucking, the pipeline junctions make right angles incredibly simple, unless you're a fucking dumbass. How the fuck? Okay, wait, hold on. Hang on a second here. You know what? We'll do it like this. Boop. Then, how's about that? Not perfect, but it's the best we're going to get. So wait, I can do better. Hold on. That's the best you're getting. I'm sorry. Okay, try this again. 2 rubber. 2 plastic. Then, here's what we're gonna do. I actually just had a genius idea. Ooh, I hope this works. It's probably not going to. Fuck. Okay, hold on, hold on. The problem is the piping. Like, from here forward. Because this only has so much head lift, and it's best to keep it level. But then we have to worm the conveyor belts through. And I could just clip through, which is the easy, lazy, and probably the smartest option. But that's fucking cheating. Can you hear my brain firing on all cylinders? this can go neatly in line. Okay. Oh. I like having the indicator. It makes me feel like I know what's going on. Which is a lie in and of itself, but it's a lie that makes me feel good. You will be set to produce petroleum coke at... How do they have that down? That's stupid of me. We need one additional power shard. Crank this puppy up a bit. That'll take all 60 being produced. Why did the sun go dark? My nuts, or is it darker than usual? Might be going crazy. Bro has never heard of clouds before. Okay, these are both plastic, so I need to... Think. Pardon me, if you would kindly get out of the way, that would help me so much. Oh, thank you. So many of you left, just a simple ask. You're way more, like, tolerable than the freaking rest of the natives of this planet. Hold on, I can make this work. Give me conveyor pole, right? Do this. That's how you do it. I'm the master here, game, not you. Okay, if I do this right, I should be able to line it up here. And then in tandem to that. Wait, fuck. Don't know how to do this in a way that looks good. I don't know how to do this right here in my neighborhood. Because there's always this option, which is ugly and unsatisfying. It doesn't look that bad, but like that's still not good enough. So instead, I'm going to try and do this work, which I've never done before. What do you mean it's an invalid shape? Are you aiming on the right side? These things are very finicky about which side they're on. Ah, it's like so close to right. I mean, okay, you know what would be smarter? Hold on. Let's just make this easy. I wanted to try and be fancy with it, but this is not the time or the place for fanciness. Okay. Then we got to do the same for this side. Didn't forget about you, bud. You're good. Okay, this could be weird. Currently thinking. Does this work the way I think it does? Ooh, clean. Okay, nice little bit of shorthand there mentally. Okay, that's the storage for that setup. Then I just need to plunk you down. Run power. And we have our first oil processing. Set up and done. Done and dusted. Simple and clean is the way that you make me feel. When you walk away, please don't hear me say please. Oh baby, come home. Don't know this song at all. Oh yeah, this is a great idea. Let's run a power line straight through a river. There's no way this can possibly go wrong. Ugh. I'm good. Okay. Start at the end goal and work our way back, baby. Bring one more power pole over here so you can expand further. And also... You know what? Bring it over here just for aesthetic purposes. Ooh, she's going. She be jumping and she be pumping. Uh-oh. It's through. Well, the flow rate is solid. Cubic meters a second. Sorry, approximately 40 cubic meters a second through all three of these. This one should fill up first because that's how it goes, and then that should help diversify things ahead. Cool. Oh, it started. Not doing well by any stretch of the imagination, but that's just how fluid is. It's annoying and slow-ish. Only when it wants to be. It's never fucking does what you need it to. Just a little bit of an obnoxious little shit, isn't it? Aren't you? I think the math is working out where everything here is working in proper timing, but just barely. Yeah. Because these two... It's 120 meters going this way, and it splits into 3. These will both get 40, even though they only need 30. This is split in 2, and these are getting 20 and 20 apiece. Which is why I hate doing it like this, but... Considering the small space, I think this will work eventually, because as soon as this fills up, the flow rate should even out. And the whole thing will catch back up. Alright. It's not much. It's actually very little, but we do have automation for that. The problem is these buildings are so huge, you can't really, like, set up a blueprint for them. Which is a big problem for me. And my newly discovered powers. I'm heading back the long way because I want to pick a milestone and give this thing time to run so I can start figuring out how we're gonna do this. I could technically make all the computers by hand necessary to unlock fuel and then just immediately skip the whole, ooh, we need something to do with this phase, you know? But, ugh. Just, ugh. Ick in general. You know? The plan is for that area is going to be what I try to do every single time I play this game. I'm going to take all 4 of those oil nodes, make them primarily fuel, and try to get a decent amount of rubber and plastic running from them as a result. In terms of runoff and excess. I've never successfully finished this, and we're not even going to get to it today, so I don't know why I'm telling you that, but that is what I'm going to try to do. I think I finished it once, but it had issues, and I don't know if I've ever gotten it working properly. Okay, what are we investing in? I mean, we need this so we can get computers, so I guess that answers that question. Another 100 motors. I gotta set up automation for that soon. We need cable. Honestly, I'm feeling tired enough where I feel like we've made our accomplishments and I could end it for today. But I don't know, that feels a little bit cowardly and cheap. Oh my god, we never checked the MAM for the new recipe. I totally forgot. Okay, I'm gonna close my eyes. Close my eyes, and we're gonna hope for something good. Make sure I'm pointed at the thing. Eyes are covered, I'm pressing E. Okay, what do we want? What do we want there to be? The alternate for encased industrial pipe. That'd be nice. I would love to get my hands on some pure ingot recipes, because now that we have refineries, those are actually options. And I guess... what the fuck else is there that's annoying that I want to be helped with? Anything with oil. Okay, what do we got? I missed it. Fuck. Are you kidding me? Okay, what the hell is this? Steamed copper sheets. Straight heavy oil residue. Just skip the process and make some of both. I remember this being useful. Wait a minute. I'm gonna take that. So, we can have it straight up produce 30 crude oil, which for some reason reads as 3,000, 4,000 respectively. 40 heavy oil, 2 polymer resin. 60 a minute. No, this wouldn't work very well. It would have to be like... I'm doing the math. I think it would have to be straight up like 360 a minute before it can possibly work. Crude oil. To divide evenly with the fuel production. It would produce a good amount of fuel, but... where we are right now, that's not going to help us very much. Okay, let's head back, grab plastic and rubber. I'll see about making the rest of the motors by hand. And we'll see if we can unlock that before the stream's done. Hey, limestone. Look at the mountains in the distance. This game is gorgeous. Like I don't think we talk about it enough because I'm playing on low enough graphics where my computer isn't too heavily impacted. Dang! So pretty. Gotta love it. It's a strange world, too. They did, like... as far as creative ideas for an alien world goes, I think they did well. Especially because, like, considering their setting and their story, it has to be something that can support a human life. So it has to look relatively like Earth. But even then, most things here are weird enough to feel out there. Like, somehow even the trees look kind of abnormal. With, like, their pasty trunks and their sharp, deep green leaves. It's just like a slightly different energy. But it's exactly enough to get the vibe. You know? I think they did great. I think they did great. And they're still doing great, because it's still in beta. It's still in beta, yet I get to enjoy it. Someday, 7 years from now, when they finally exit beta, the entire world will implode, and who will be there waiting, saying I told you so? That's right, me. To clarify, the world will implode because the game came out, and people are like, holy shit, this game's awesome! I'll be like, yep, you bet it is. How many points? Oh my god, we have 10 coupons. 11. Fuck. Yeah, you hold on to those. I need... Good, we've already got a full stack. That's great. And this is just from a normal node, too. This is like... This is half the maximum potential. And it's not even overclocked. It's just that good. Good. Sorry, powered down for a moment. How you doing? What if I was a robot this whole time, chat? What would you do? Would you just accept it? Did you already know? Did you already have your suspicions? Or inclinations, as it were? Or inclinations? God. Whatever happened to that Splatoon DLC they were working on? It was announced like a year and some change ago, and I don't think we've heard a single thing about it since. At least I haven't. And that also raises the question... Splatoon is weird. Splatoon is very weird. I played it. I played the entire trilogy. I like their level design. It's fun, but... fucking hell, they gotta fix that online thing. Why is Nintendo so bad with internet? Like, consistently. I remember reading something where like, their internet stuff was still running off of Windows Vista. Which is just baffling to me. Granted, there was a huge period of time where they really were just kind of falling behind the times, and struggling financially a little bit. Well, I say struggling financially. It's fucking Nintendo. Now, let's see. Here you go. Time to make more rotors. Yes, sir. I should have some stuff on me to make some stators by hand, don't I? Yeah. Let's see what I can do. Need 200. Bring me pictures of Stator Man. Just when you thought I couldn't get any more stupid, ah. Chat, what do we think will happen if, like, robots start taking over all jobs? I feel like there will become a certain point where we're just like, wait a minute, if nobody needs to work, then why the fuck does anyone need money? And I feel like, I don't know, something's gonna happen. Something that's too big and important for my small, smooth brain to figure out right now. There'll be an impact. Nothing noteworthy. Then there comes a question of, like, is working going to be a luxury after a certain point? Is putting in effort to something a unique privilege? Or is it just a fool's errand? Because why would you do that when we have X model 735765 to do that for you, you know? I still think I'd want to do things. Even if robots could do it for me, I still think I want to do them. There's that, like, debate as to whether or not a robot can create art. I think they can. I think that once AI becomes fully self-aware and can begin to comprehend emotions, it absolutely can. Maybe even without them. Like, it's all about your personal point of view on a subject, and even if you don't have what we consider feelings, viewing something without that is a unique point of view in and of itself. So, even in the coldest, most, like, xenophobic mindset about AI, I still think they technically count as artists. If they were to produce art. And, like, sentient enough to do it. Not, like, actual AI art. That's some dangerous shit to mess with right now. But when that day comes, I'll support him. I know which side I'm on in the robot revolution. Spoiler alert, it's not humanity, because we are fucked up. I wonder if they'd like me. Leave it to my insecure ass to worry about my standing with our robotic overlords. Do you think they'll like me, though? I gotta fix my hair before they show up. Give me, like, 75 years. That's generous. Like, give me 7. I'm, like, 9 short. Hold on, I'll grab some more pipe and we can make more. There. That ought to do it. Oink. Oh, it was out of wire. That was the problem. Why didn't you say so sooner? This changes literally everything. AI is such a strange topic. I wonder if, like, when it does become, like, its own sentient life form, will they consider AI offensive? Would the term artificial be cruel to them to imply that that's not quite the real thing? What about manufactured? Would that be more acceptable? I don't know. It's such a weird thought. But we gotta consider that eventually. I want to meet one with a hug. I feel like that will be a good way to start. You know? Like one of the most open symbols of friendship and peace. I feel like that would be one of the better foots to start off on. Can't wait. That's actually... The more I think about it, the less anxious I feel and the more curious I am. Because after a point, that will become like... It'll just be a turning point for the whole world. And while the methods might not be great, I feel like the world will improve by having a second, like, societal opinion to clash with ours. Self-reflection is incredibly difficult without someone to correct you. So, man, so interesting. Let me 1v1 an AI and Smash, then we'll see. The battle for the species. Oh no, I would not want that weight on my head. I would choke so hard. I would get 3-stocked in an instant. Are you kidding me? What would their sense of humor be like? Oh, that's interesting. Oh, I can't even imagine how similar and or different it might be from our own. Man, that's cool. Oh. I've talked about how I genuinely think I'm something of a greedy person by nature. One of the things that I do not intend on changing my opinion on, if I could be immortal, I would. With, you know, with some exception. I'd at least like a way out eventually. But if I could live to see how our world folds out in the future, to see all the changes and the growths and the advancements and discoveries we make, if I could get enough lifetime to feel and breathe in the air of as much of the world as possible, to squeeze knowledge dry from however many books are written between now and then, I'd take that in a heartbeat. It'd suck in a lot of ways, yeah, but there's so many incredible things beyond our imagination coming. Think back to like 300 years ago. I don't think a single person could have possibly imagined the existence of the internet. I don't think that was even possible for them to put together. Just like, it's such a different state of world to them. It would completely break their brain. And we're only growing faster, so like, in 200 years from now, we'll just be swimming in completely undiscovered territory. And I'm so curious. I want to know. No, I'm getting all like the kind of excitement jitters you get, you know? The prospect of it. Where you just can't really sit still. Ah. Such a fun idea. Such a strange world. It'd probably have problems. I'm not gonna pretend like it's a perfect world. Yeah, we could discover incredible things. We might also end up destroying incredible things. But if I am there in a capacity to witness the incredible and the terrible, I can try and protect the incredible and try and stop the terrible, you know? I'd feel better being there to at least know what was going on. What a weird tangent. I'm sorry. I wanted to fill the space by talking about something I found interesting while we waited for these to finish up. But I think it was a fun little topic. It's like, you could make that entire same discussion for an alien world, too. Like, meeting a extraterrestrial life form properly. And integrating with species beyond the stars. That would be... oh, man. The world is so much bigger than we know. And we are so much smaller than we could ever fathom. One of my favorite things I learned recently... oh, nice segue, me. Because we were talking about some Doctor Who clips I've been getting recommended earlier. One of my favorite scenes, from what I understand, he is in this, like, time loop of death where he keeps dying. And he's trying to punch his way through a wall of diamond before he dies every time. And as we see those, like... oh, I think I've traveled 1 million years in the future. 200 million years. Well over 1 billion years. I've lost count of time and space. While he's doing that, he's telling this amazing story, which I think is perfect. Emperor asked a young shepherd's boy, "How long is eternity?" And the shepherd's boy answered, "There's a mountain made of diamond. It takes 1 hour to climb and an hour to go around. And every 100 years, a little bird shows up and sharpens his beak against the mountain. When the entire mountain has been chipped away, then the first second of eternity will have begun." And if that isn't an amazing way to really put into perspective how huge the scope of the scope of the universe is, it just blows my mind. Alright, so that unlocks manufacturing. We can now unlock Logistics Mark IV, which is our next target, which I can't do anything about yet. Now, computers are the biggest bitch of this entire fucking phase. Absolutely. And I'll tell you why. They take 45 plastic a minute, which is more than a single normal node produces with the way we currently have it set up. 22.5 cable per minute, which is a weird fucking number. 130 screws, another weird number. And 25 circuit boards. Circuit boards are also a bitch. Because that's not the weirdest number for plastic, but still. 15 copper sheets and 30 plastic a minute. All for 7.5, by the way, which doesn't even remotely well go into the fucking 25 a minute requirement. Ugh. I'm annoyed just thinking about it. Okay. Chat, today's been fun. Let's go find you guys someone to raid, shall we? I'm glad I didn't give up early. We took care of more than I thought we would, which feels great. Is there anyone else currently doing Satisfactory? I'll take any language at this point. I will finish nuclear waste today. Sinking it, not eating it. You know what? You've earned my attention. Absolutely. Oh, not the freaking news option. Chat, be nice and supportive, and you all have a wonderful day. I will gladly see you again tomorrow with a new challenge run. It's going to be absolutely a blast. Y'all take care, and I'll see you again soon. Goodbye!